Hello and welcome to San Antonio. Thanks for tuning in to the Sega Sports Network. I'm Bob Steele along with my partner Rod West. Should be a great game tonight. Let's get started and listen to the player introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, could I please draw your attention to guard positions for the starting lineups. At the other guard positions, Latrell, Sprewell, and Allen Winston. Larry Johnson. At our center positions,
New York Knicks head coach Jeff Van Gundy.
and now the starting lineup for your San Antonio Spurs.
At guard,
In his 12th season out of Southern University, then 5'11".
Avery Johnson. At the other guard
In
position,
his 10th season out of AIC, then 6'5". Mario
Knicks. Johnson stays with the dribble. Denied.
As a coach, you remind your players that they've got to guard the hoop from the shooter as much as you want to guard the shooter from the hoop. That was a great job of both.
Really great effort. LJ gives them the lead. Perfect from the line on this trip. Johnson stands back and calls the play. Duncan. Ellie, the garbage man, is in the house as he puts it up and in. Ward has the ball and sets up the offense.
Great job.
Robinson gives up the ball.
Switch up.
Elliott in the paint. He has two. Ward sets up the offense.
Now that's one Ben Simmons has loved around the league. He's never met a player he didn't like or he couldn't read like an open book. That's what makes Bet so valuable, the ability to read players.
Next time. Get out on him.
Johnson setting up. Robinson hammers it underneath. They hammer it inside. Ward keeps the ball and waits for the right time. Charging on the offense. The defense played it great and got position.
That's how they teach you to play defense. Great job.
Elliott brings it in. They swing it out on the right wing.
He is just too short to be matching up with him, Bob. He's going to have to get some help, and if he's not going to get the help, he better get a step ladder.
Yeah, it better be an NBA-approved step ladder, Rod, or I'm sure they'll get the foul. Ward has a good handle on the ball.
Good defense.
Johnson. Elliott gives it up. He's got 4 points.
Cut.
Ward still working on his man. Sprewell. Johnson.
That's a big tree out there. As you can see, he's using his height to his full advantage to make the shot. The defense did have position, Bob, but it just wasn't enough.
You're right, Rod, it wasn't. Back down. Ewing rips it through. The Spurs with possession and the lead, 10-7. Ellie dishes the ball.
He's yours. You got him.
Johnson.
That's what I'm talking about.
Robinson.
Position.
Johnson passes. Ward, mid-range.
Just wide open on the outside. And I'll tell you, it's all about fundamentals after that. Set, spot, release, and follow it through.
Look out below! Robinson thunders it through.
Let's put it.
They swing it out left. Duncan tosses the ball.
That's the basket switch.
Elliott passes the ball. Sprewell tosses it.
Switch it up.
Ward drives. He's got 4 points.
Quick, move your feet.
Johnson gets the play from the bench.
2 minutes.
Duncan with the drop step. Pulls up.
Oh, you can't leave him that open. That's a mistake. The D has got to start hounding this guy, Bob.
Ward rolled in the layup. They feed the post. He's got 4 points.
Layup up the rim.
Ward just across midcourt working the offense.
Way to find the shooter.
Duncan passes it. They pass it out left.
Switch.
Ellie. He has 6 points in the game.
Nice shot.
Ward waits for the right time. The Knicks are passing it around, but the defense really making them work.
Right there is exactly how you want to defend the 3. Contain him, force him into a weak shot, maybe get a couple of fingers in there for good measure.
Duncan with the slam. They push the advantage to a touchdown. They're up 7.
Way to play above the rim.
Ward holds onto it. Sprewell will get the whistle, and it's called out of bounds. That's their second turnover of the game. Duncan tosses it in. Elliott hammers it home. And they're now on top by 9. Ward controls the dribble. Another rebound, and he's putting on a show.
Great performance. He is single-handedly taking control of the glass. I love it.
Houston comes out to defend the ball. Duncan, the mid-range shot. Working in his office, drills it from the right block. Ward at the controls. He's at midcourt.
He's finding a way to get inside and clear, Bob. It's an automatic 2 from in there.
Johnson tosses it. Elliott takes the shot. They're racing it back. Ewing gives it up. Incoming! Elliott draws his first whistle of the night. Sprewell misses the first. Admiral dishes the ball. They swing it right side. They drop it down on the block. Duncan, good from the low post. And they're now in front by 11. Ward with the 3 ball. That's the end of the quarter, and at the end of 1, it's 26-15. Looking at the quarter shooting percentage, there's a pretty big difference between the two teams.
Bob, I attribute that to one team being a bit more patient than the other. When you're more patient in your offense, you take higher percentage shots.
And they're now leading it by 13. Houston releases. Duncan rebounds off the miss. That's his 4th of the game. The Spurs are trying to set up the shot they want.
He doesn't have the size to be effective on the inside, Bob. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, you have to wonder how long is it going to be before they make a lineup change. They swing it out left wing. No good. The Spurs are looking for a shot. Unbelievable. He nails another one.
He's got the hot hand. Give him the rock. Watch him score. Simple as that.
Sprewell lets it go. They push it up the court. No good. The Spurs are having trouble penetrating the defense. Elliott puts it up. LJ went up on the glass and hauled down the defensive rebound. That's his first rebound of the game. Ellie contests the ball. Ellie is hit with the second personal.
When a guy's falling back like that, you either foul him or give up the shot.
We're okay. We're okay.
Sprewell completes a 3-point play. Admiral inbounds the ball. Ellie tosses the ball. The ball's loose. Knocked away. They're out to the races. To the rack.
I'll tell you what, with this first step, he is really leaving the defense standing still. Their coach has got to put somebody faster in there.
It's a huge weak spot in their defense, Rod. Get somebody off the bench and sub them in. The Spurs with the ball and the lead. 32-20. Johnson picks up his first personal. Duncan doesn't get the first free throw. Johnson passes.
Watch the outside.
That's a real height advantage he has over his defender. When he extends his arm out, he's halfway to the hoop.
That's a long reach there, Rod. That defender's going to need a cherry picker to throw up a decent block. Johnson is hit with his first personal.
First team foul.
Ewing throws it in. Johnson.
Give it up, give it up.
Ellie, man-on-man defense. Spree accelerates. Yet another rebound. In case you've lost count, you can see his total right there.
He just knows exactly where to be. It's like he can see into the future and know which way the ball is going to come off the rim. Spooky.
The Spurs are having trouble getting a good shot up.
Close quick.
LJ shoots. Ewing unloads.
Great D.
It's out of bounds. That's their third turnover.
Spurs ball.
Duncan tosses it in. The Spurs with some terrific ball movement.
He's been instrumental at showing rookies how to play a complete game. What we're seeing here is a mismatch of not size or speed, but experience.
You taught by example on that play, Rod. I love watching this guy play. It really is a treat. They thread it inside. Houston drilled the jump shot.
Okay, work it, come on.
Johnson at the controls. He's setting up the offense.
2 minutes.
Robinson is big inside.
Okay, pressure's on, baby.
The referee calls a reach-in foul.
Not quite quick enough hands by the defense.
Ewing is
Substitution for
pulled out of the
Knicks.
game. Robinson brings it in. They thread it underneath.
Next time down, a little better shot.
LJ gives up the ball. Powering in. Johnson passes the ball.
Cut.
Duncan becomes big inside.
Big rebound.
The Spurs take their time setting up the shot. Ellie will get a rest.
Spurs substitution.
Spree
Substitution for
takes
the
a seat.
Knicks.
Dudley inbounds the ball. Ward gives it up.
Not too
They
low.
move it left side. This is big. Duncan draws his second whistle of the night. Ward
Substitution
gets
for
a
the
breather.
Knicks.
Here they come on the fast break.
Pass it outside. Pass it outside.
They feed it to the post.
Hey, don't let that happen.
Childs.
Basket.
Dudley squares up. They have the fast break. And it's out of bounds. Jackson comes into the ball game.
Spurs ball.
Duncan tosses it in. They drop it inside. He gets the basket and he is taken over, Rod.
He sure has. Just look at the point comparison. He has stepped it up big time, and that's the reason they're winning.
Childs laid it in.
Chris Childs.
They swing it left side. Admiral slams it home. And now they're up by 9.
Nice bucket. Keep it going. Keep it going. Got him.
The clock shows 39 seconds left. Don't bring that in here.
It's our game.
They're running right down the court. They throw the ball out of bounds, turn it over.
Knicks ball.
Dudley brings it in. Childs, close in.
Defense, don't let up.
Kerr, he has 2. The clock reads 16. And they throw it away. That's their 4th of the game. Jackson throws it in. Duncan tosses it. Robinson steps out of bounds. Dudley brings it in. Only 10 on the game clock. Fires. That's it for the second quarter, and at halftime, it's 40-29. We're going to pause briefly on the Sega Sports Network for halftime. But before we leave you, let's take a quick look at the halftime statistics. The Spurs have a chance to add a few more. They lead it 40-29. Kerr will sit on the bench. Duncan inbounds the ball. They pass it left side. Elliott. He gets the rebound, and he's the team leader.
Way to battle up on the boards.
The Knicks are showing us their half-court set. Sprewell lets it go.
Nice start. It's our game.
Johnson.
Keep it up.
They move it right side. It's hit loose. Oh, he pilfers it. The Knicks are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot.
Ball. Yo, right.
Ewing spots up. He has 6 points in the game.
Don't let up.
Johnson has the ball and sets up the offense. They pass it right side.
Get up on him.
Loose ball.
Better watch me.
Taken away. Houston tosses the ball. The Knicks are really working the pass.
The defense has really taken control of the court and has taken this offense out of the game. They can't get anything past them.
The Spurs are maybe being a little too patient with the ball. Nails it. They've moved it well into double figures. They lead by 11. Ward gets the play from the bench. Houston on the penetration. Johnson setting up. Admiral. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Nice shot. Don't let up.
Ward stands back and calls the play. They feed it inside. Sprewell unloads. Johnson passes it. Robinson drives in. Ward showing nice patience. Dishes the ball.
Cut to the basket.
Ewing. That's his 8th point of the game. Johnson passes. Duncan moves to the hoop. Great shot, and these guys are putting on a clinic. As you can see, they're really shooting well.
Bob, they are just on tonight. Simple as that.
Misfires on the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Elliott tosses it in. Johnson just across midcourt, working the offense. Duncan scores in the paint. The Knicks with the ball in the lead, 50-35. Ewing gives up the ball.
Defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot.
Give it up.
They swing it out left. Admiral.
That's okay. That's okay.
Ward controls the dribble. They pass it inside. That's the team high so far. Johnson dishes the ball.
Work it.
Robinson got the inside shot.
Nice bucket. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Ward sets up the offense. Drives to the basket. Goaltending, the basket will count.
As soon as the ball starts to fall down, you can't touch it.
Duncan inbounds the ball. Big time block. They've got numbers. Johnson, the dribble drive. Get out of here. This could be nasty. They'll count the basket. Their run continues, but they still have a long way to go.
But if they keep this up, they can make a game of it.
Robinson brings it in. That's out of bounds. Robinson throws it in. Johnson passes the ball. Elliott gets inside. Elliott.
No problem.
Johnson tosses the ball. They swing it out right.
Ball. Give me the
Get
ball.
out of the way! Right through for two, and Rod, they've pulled themselves back into this.
And the run could continue too, Bob. They need to ride this wave of momentum that they've built up. It could carry them into the lead.
Johnson puts a body on the ball handler. Duncan moves strong to the basket.
Fight around it.
Elliott
Switch.
passes
Fight
it.
around
The Spurs can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over them.
Just put it in.
They're going to the big guy. He now has a total of 14 points.
No, you got to keep him out of the field.
Johnson getting ready to run the play. Duncan pounds it in the paint. Pulls up. He has 20 points in the game.
Nice job down low. Nice job.
Ward keeps the ball and waits for the right time. Houston fires. It's good from downtown. They cut into the deficit and now trail it by 4. Johnson at the controls. He's in midcourt. Duncan. Johnson tosses it. That's it for the quarter, and at the end of the third, it's 54-50. Look at how close we are now. And then look at the first 3 quarters breakdown. It's all going to come down to who comes up big in the fourth.
It's NBA basketball. That's how it should be. Pressure's on, Bob.
Duncan picks up his third personal. Ward gets the first to fall. He gets them both. Duncan brings it in. The Spurs with possession and are on top, 54-52. Admiral posts up. They're looking for the easy transition bucket. Here he comes! Hey, nothing new here. He continues to have his shots fall.
What a shooter. This guy has some magic touch. Wow.
Houston with the outside jumper. Johnson. Sprewell blanketing the ball handler. It's good, and look at this shooter comparison.
The guy with the most points, hey, his team is winning. Simple as that.
Ward passes. Sprewell. They're trying to get the easy scores. Ellie gives it up. Shoots. It's good, and they've been out shooting their opposition pretty handily.
They've got the rhythm, Bob, and they're just playing confident, and the shots are falling for them.
Sprewell. They're back within striking distance. They're down only half a dozen. Johnson gets the play from the bench. Duncan moves strong to the basket. Knocked loose. He gets it to fall, and he adds to his total.
Bob, you see how his points stack up to his teammates.
Ward tosses it. Houston. Johnson releases. They've got the fast break. Ellie. He now has 10.
Stay aggressive.
Ward holds on to it. LJ. He has 9. Johnson passes the ball. Houston picks up the second personal. It's good, and he'll have an opportunity for the three-point play.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over.
Keep it going.
Johnson passes it. Ward puts it up.
Nice job, defense. Don't let up.
Sprewell.
You know, he's not only developed physically as a player, but mentally as well, and that's important. Vets know how to capitalize on a hot streak and how to ride out a cold spell. It's about keeping focus, Bobby.
Ewing picks up his first personal.
Second team foul.
Dudley comes in on the substitution. He snags the board and he leads the team in rebounds.
Great position. He knows just where to be for the board.
Spree with the flush. They cut into the lead and now trail it by 6. Johnson setting up. Tosses the ball. Into the lane. There's the whistle and it's out of bounds.
Knicks ball.
Dudley inbounds the ball.
Take mine, take mine.
The Knicks are looking to make up some ground with a bucket here. They trail 66-62. They narrow the margin and now trail it by 4. Elliott lets it go.
Work for a better look.
Dudley
We get a better shot
passes.
than that.
Here it is. Here's the Sega player of the game, Rod, and boy, did he shoot well tonight.
He sure did, Bob. When a player gets into a zone
No,
like
you gotta
that,
keep
they
out
can
of the
just
paint.
ease into about every shot they take.
They cut into the deficit and now trail it by 2. Duncan squares up.
Switch it up.
Ward drives.
Good for 2.
He's got 12 for the game. The Spurs are tied up, but are looking for the go-ahead basket. Elliott gets inside, and it's out of bounds.
Spurs ball.
Robinson tosses it in. The Spurs are maybe being a little too patient this time down.
Those are funny.
Dudley dishes the ball. Houston gives up the ball.
Switch up.
Ward moves to the
Basket is
hoop.
good.
He now has a total of 14 points. Johnson tosses the ball. We'll get the whistle and it's called out of bounds.
Substitution.
Walker comes into the lineup.
Spurs ball.
Dudley
Substitution
leaves
for
the
Knicks.
floor. Duncan inbounds the ball.
See the ball.
They
see the
pass
ball.
it outright. Drives to the basket.
There's a rip.
Stolen. The Knicks with a lot of ball movement. It's out of bounds. Elliott will sit down.
Knicks ball.
Ewing brings it in. They feed the post. Walker passes it. Elliott. Got it, and this is going down to the wire.
This is what the NBA is all about. Great game, Bob.
Childs gives it up. The Knicks are really moving it around. Houston accelerates.
Take it to the back strong.
Ewing on the penetration. They have it, and they're within striking distance.
Under a minute left, every possession is critical now.
The clock shows 29 seconds left. They pass it right side. Duncan pounds it in the paint.
That was the last thing they needed right now. Not only was that a bonehead foul, but they stopped the clock exactly when they wanted to keep it running.
Substitution for the Knicks.
Robinson has come into the game. LJ throws it
Picks
in.
up his second
Johnson,
personal
that's his second whistle
substitution for the
tonight.
Knicks.
Childs leaves the floor. Johnson inbounds the ball. Wiggy moves to the hoop.
Stop that early.
Spurs timeout.
Jackson will sit on the bench. Sprewell
Substitution for
just
the
checked
Knicks.
in. Elliott. They swing it
You're the
outright
man, you're the man.
from behind the line.
Well, this last drought here has taken them out of it. There's just not enough time to come back.
Basket is good.
Houston flips it up and in. And they're now leading it by 6.
Keep going.
Elliott. Ward. That's the horn, and this one is in the books. 74-68. and welcome to the Staples Center. Thanks for tuning in to the Sega Sports Network. I'm Bob Steele along with my partner, Rod West. Should be a great game tonight. Let's get started and listen to the player introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, could I please draw your attention to guard positions for the starting lineups. Also at guard, Reggie Miller and Hale Rose. At the other forward positions, and Brandon Smith.
Head coach of the Indiana Pacers, Larry Bird.
And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At guard, out of Marcus Jared Fisher.
At the other guard position,
Fourth season. Out of Lower Marion High School, 6 feet 7. Kobe Bryant.
at the forward position,
His 11th year. From Michigan. Standing 6'8". Right.
also at forward,
13 years. Out of Oregon State. Standing 6'9".
at the center position,
In his 8th season, out of Louisiana State, standing 7 feet 1. Shaquille
head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, Bill Jackson.
The Lakers have it to open the game. The Lakers are having trouble penetrating the defense. Rice takes the shot.
Right there is exactly how you want to defend a three. Contain him, force him into a weak shot, maybe get a couple fingers in there for good measure.
The basket is good. Goaltending on the defense.
That was close, but it could have gone either way. The ref, though, says it was goaltending.
Fisher stays with the dribble. Gives it up.
Got him.
Bryant.
He nailed that jumper even with the defender draped over him like a cheap suit. Good concentration.
Jackson dishes the ball. Miller, the dribble drive. With the finger roll. Fisher just across midcourt,
Let's go,
working
D,
the
pick it up.
offense. Fisher laid it in.
Nice shot.
Jackson keeps the ball and waits for the right time.
Come on, let's go.
Miller. Davis drives.
Nice steal.
It's taken away.
Play some tight D.
Oh, he
Like
pilfers
taking
it.
candy from a baby. Go get it.
Rose.
He's finding a way to get inside and clear, Bob. It's an automatic 2 from in there.
Fisher at the controls. He's at midcourt. The Lakers are maybe being a little too patient this time down. We'll get the whistle and it's called out of bounds.
Lakers ball.
Diesel brings it
Come on,
in.
let's turn it over.
Shot clock at 6.
Nice stop.
Davis passes it.
Get him, get him.
The Pacers continue to move it around. Bryant is hit with his first personal.
Great box
O'Neal
out.
tosses
Great
the ball.
box out.
Green passes the ball. O'Neal lets it go.
Work for a better look.
Bryant accelerates.
Work for a better look. We can get a
Davis
better shot.
tosses it. They throw it cross court.
Work it, work it.
Rose fires.
Great box out.
Green gives
Great
up the
box
ball.
out.
O'Neal. They're
Great
out to
job.
the races.
Good, good.
Miller passes. Smits drives to the
Way to
basket.
work the ball.
The defender didn't have a chance on that one, Bob. He faded back as he released the ball and just dropped it right in.
He is the master of the fadeaway. You can't defend that shot. You can't get to it. Diesel throws it down off the alley-oop. They cut into the deficit and now trail it by 4.
Great job of position. Great seal.
The Pacers have the ball and the lead, 10-6. Jackson moves to the hoop. It's denied.
Two minutes.
What's left?
The Pacers are passing it around, but the defense really making them work.
Got to hand it to the defense on that play, Bobby. Nice job of forcing the tough shot.
Take it, take it.
Fisher from long range. O'Neal grabs the board and puts it back in. They cut into the deficit and now trail it by 2.
Nice shot.
Jackson waits for the right time.
Offense, come on.
Passes the ball. Miller on the penetration. Big time block. Diesel, there's the alley, and here's the U. And we're all tied up.
Nice job down low. Nice job.
Jackson controls the dribble. They pass it inside.
Great D down low. Great D down
It's hit
low.
loose. With the theft. They feed the post.
That's how to start.
Smits gives up the ball. Jackson drives. The basket is good, and it's a close game here in the first quarter.
Good call there, and nice job of finding the right guy for the shot, too.
Pick him up.
Rice throws, draws his first whistle of the night.
Period. Team foul.
Rice makes the first. And he ties it up. Davis throws it in. Jackson getting ready to run the play.
Okay, defense, let's block.
They thread it inside. He has 6 points in the game.
Don't let him take that.
The Lakers have the ball and an opportunity to tie the game. Rice.
He may not be the flashy guy that he was as a rookie, but he's definitely become a veteran who can still post some big numbers, Bob.
I think he's mellowed out a little bit. It's probably made him a better player. He's more relaxed. Now he's outthinking his opponents. They're running right down the court. Green drives to the basket. They kick it out. Knocked
Take
away.
your ball.
Taken away.
Get him.
Jackson releases. Smits pulls up. Connects with the jump shot. Hits and puts them ahead. Fisher. That's it for the quarter. And at the end of the first, it's 16-15. There's a pretty big discrepancy in the shooting percentages here.
Well, I think what caused the difference here is tempo. When you establish the tempo of the game, you get in a rhythm offensively, and things just start to fall for you.
Nice
Jackson accelerates. Connects with the
Keep on
layup.
him. Hold tight,
The
dude.
Lakers have the ball but are losing 18-15. Green dishes the ball.
No foul.
Bryant unloads.
Wide open, Bob. That's a gimme.
Nice shot.
Jackson still working on his man. Spots
No one
up.
can stop that.
Don't bring that in here. It's stolen. They've got the fast break. The Lakers are maybe being a little too patient with the ball.
Great job.
Oh, that's a tough miss right there. When you're that wide open, you have got to take advantage of that.
Take it to the rack.
Smits. Count it. And they're now leading it by 3. Fisher gets the play from the bench.
Great lead, no foul.
They pass it cross court.
Right now, this guy has to be asking himself what's wrong. He cannot connect on any of his shots. He's just not contributing offensively like they need him to.
They're now up 5. Fisher has a good handle on the ball. O'Neal. Green tosses the ball. Rice.
The old guy still has a couple of tricks up his sleeve, Bob. He's logged a couple of years in this league, but he shows no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, vets like him really are the glue for your squad.
Take it, take it.
Jackson with the outside jumper. Fisher picks up his first personal. Jackson gets the three-point play. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Fisher has the ball and sets up the offense. Rice, the long-range shot. They have the fast break. The Pacers are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot. Fisher sets up the offense. Green moves to the hoop. Davis is hit with his first personal. Green gets the first to fall. Perfect from the line on this trip. Davis tosses it in. Jackson showing nice patience. Miller. Diesel gives it up.
Take it to the hole.
Green, the dribble drive. He's got 4 points.
Good.
Watch behind you.
Jackson holds onto it. Miller. Fisher, and they throw it out of bounds.
Lakers
That's their
substitution.
third turnover. Celestin comes into the ball game.
Pacers ball.
Smits throws it in. Green draws his first whistle of the night.
Second team foul.
Miller can't get the first to fall. He cans the second free throw. O'Neal inbounds the ball. The Lakers have an opportunity to pull it closer, but they're down 28 to 25. They cut into the lead and now trail it by 3.
2 minutes.
Jackson showing nice patience.
First foul.
Rice picks up his first personal.
Third team foul.
Rose misses the first free throw. Smits from inside. Jackson moves to the hoop. Get that out of here. From the low
Close
post.
down the paint, D.
We've got 1:43 remaining. They swing it out right. Rice puts it up. He gets it to fall, and wow, look at how close these two scorers are. They are really battling it out.
These are two very competitive teams here, and right now they are showing all of
Big
it to us.
shot.
Jackson controls the dribble. Rose lets it go. They're looking for the easy transition bucket.
Got him.
Jackson, man-on-man defense.
Close out, close
They're
out.
going to the big guy.
Big rebound.
Green squares up. The pace from the first quarter is carrying over into the second quarter here.
Looks like it sure has, Bob. Neither team is lit up at all. This is a very tight basketball game.
Take them baseline, baseline.
The Pacers can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over it. Jackson drilled the jump shot. Scores and puts them on top.
Shooter, shooter. Find the good shooter.
54 seconds on the clock. They drop it inside. 47 seconds to go. Rose tosses it. Miller shoots. He's got 11 points. The clock reads 36. They kick it outside. They drop it down on the block. Celestin. Davis passes it. Miller. He's got the team high up to this point.
I got him.
14 seconds on the game clock. Rice with the flush. The clock shows 9 seconds left. Jackson spots up. Dropped in the layup. 3 seconds left. Green unloads. That's the end of the second quarter, and as we go into halftime, it's 39 to 32.
Player stats, find schedules, and read interviews with NBA players. Programs are located at all entrances to the arena.
We're going to pause briefly on the Sega Sports Network for halftime. But before we leave you, let's take a quick look at the halftime statistics. Smits brings it in. The Pacers with the ball and the lead, 39-32.
Okay, he's going.
Rose squares up. Oh, nice steal. Celestin stays with the dribble. Smits tosses the ball.
Cut.
Green draws his second whistle of the
First
night.
team foul.
Fisher is now on the floor. Green throws it in. Fisher stands back and calls the play. Yet another rebound. In case you've lost count, you can see his total right there.
He just knows exactly where to be. It's like he can see into the future and know which way the ball is going to come off the rim. Spooky.
The Pacers are waiting for the right moment. Miller gets the first of two. He gets them both. O'Neal tosses it in. Fisher at the controls. He's setting up the offense. Rice becomes big inside. Stolen. Jackson blows in. Flips it up and in.
Hey, what was that? Start playing some D.
Fisher setting up. He snags the board and he leads the team in rebounds.
Great positioning. He knows just where to be for the board.
Here they come on the fast break.
I got ball.
They swing it out left. Rice.
Hey, run the offense.
Fires.
No. That's not what
Miller
right.
dishes the ball. Jackson accelerates. Denied. Fisher waits for the right time.
Switch it up.
Jackson contests the ball.
Inside.
Rose is hit with his second personal.
Team foul.
Rice gets the first free throw. He converts both free throws. Smits inbounds the ball. Miller has a good handle on the ball. Drives to the basket. It's good, and Roddy's really started off on the right foot.
It's nice for a guy to be able to come out hot like that. It can really boost his team.
Fisher passes.
Take it.
Davis passes the ball. Smits on the penetration. Yes, and he's scorching, Rod.
He knows it too, Bob. He's asking for the ball every time he goes down court.
O'Neal drives. Rips it through.
Put on the press.
There's the whistle, and it's out of bounds.
Pacers ball.
Smits brings it in. Jackson, the dribble drive.
Jackson.
It's good, and they've been out shooting their opposition pretty handily.
They've got the rhythm, Bob, and they're just playing confident, and the shots are falling for them.
They swing it right side.
You got him.
Rice from the perimeter. Smits gives it up.
Take them baseline.
They go cross court. Miller with the triple.
Nice job, defense.
Davis good from the low post.
Got him now.
The Lakers with the ball in the lead, 54-36. Rose is hit with his third personal.
Team foul.
Bryant makes the first free throw. He'll get one more. They're pushing it right back at him. The Pacers are having trouble getting a good shot
Not
off.
a stop there. Great job. Hey, let's D it
The
up.
Lakers are trying to set up the shot they want. Miller is hit with his first personal.
Third team foul. Lakers
Celestin
substitution.
has come into the game. Two for two on this trip. Smits throws it in. Miller still working on his man. Blocked. That's his second block of the game. They narrow the margin but are still way down. Miller keeps the ball and waits for the right time.
Go back.
Davis from mid-range.
Hands up for shooters.
O'Neal gives up the ball. Bryant tosses it.
Go, go.
Rice, the long two. Rose picks up his fourth foul.
That's
Rice
it.
gets the first to fall. And it's out of bounds.
Lakers ball.
O'Neal tosses it in.
Team up.
They thread it underneath.
Hey, we're not here to lose.
Green.
Step it up. Pick it
They
up.
rotate it cross court. The Pacers continue passing it around. They push it up the court.
Cut.
The Lakers are maybe being a little too patient with the
Hey,
ball.
run the offense.
Rice.
I'm open.
Bryant takes the shot.
Hey, we're not here to lose.
Davis
Step it up.
passes it.
Pick it up.
Jackson on the penetration. Little floaters in.
Go, go.
Celestin stands back and calls the play. We've got only 1 quarter left at the end of 3. It's 56-42. Rod, what do you think of the scoring breakdown?
Well, you can see right here that they struggled early on, Bob, but it's going to take a big quarter for them here in the fourth.
O'Neal inbounds the ball. Got the inside shot. The Pacers with the basketball. They lead it 56-44. The Pacers pass it around looking for the shot.
Let's put it in. Let's score.
Jackson releases. It's good, and look at this shooter comparison.
The guy with the most points, hey, his team
get
is
it
winning.
back, dude.
Simple as that.
Celestin. Smits collects the loose ball. That's his 10th rebound. Rose jams it through. It'll take a huge comeback. They're leading by 17.
Where are you? We need you.
Celestin gets the play from the bench. He gets the rebound, and he's the team leader.
Way to battle up on the boards.
O'Neal, he puts the ball back up and in.
Nice shot. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Miller has the ball and sets up the offense. The Pacers are maybe being a little too patient this time down.
Pick him up.
6 on the shot clock. Jackson for 3.
That's not a stop.
O'Neal
Great
fought
job.
hard and gets the defensive board. That's his 11th of the game.
Hey,
He's off.
We're not here to lose.
Fired it out of bounds. They'll head the other way. Fisher comes in on the substitution. O'Neal throws it in.
Take it to the right strong.
Davis waits for the right time. They move it right side. Miller. Green ripped down the rebound off the miss. That's 6 rebounds so far for him. The ball's
That's your
loose.
ball.
It's stolen. Jackson has a good handle on the ball. Diesel draws his first whistle of the night.
Team foul.
Rose brings it in. Fisher out guarding the ball. Smith. Green gets possession off the miss.
Switch.
He's up to 7 rebounds so far in the game. Bryant with the dunk. They cut into the deficit a bit, but they still trail by a bunch.
That's how they execute. Pick it up on defense. Block.
Miller just across midcourt, working the offense. Miller rolled in the layup.
Can't touch me.
And they're now on top by 15.
Close
Fisher
play.
getting ready to run the play. Pulls up.
We're not
Green.
gonna lose. Step it up. Pick it up.
Miller picks up his second personal.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
Bryant adds one more. Smith tosses it in. The Pacers have the lead in the ball. The score, 63-51.
Go inside.
2 minutes.
6 on the clock. The Pacers are having trouble penetrating the defense. They're looking to push the pace. Fisher moves to the hoop. Here's the Sega player of the game, Rod, and boy, did he shoot well tonight.
He sure did, Bob. When a player gets into a zone like that, they can just ease into about every shot they take.
They're down double figures. They sling it cross court. Jackson dishes the ball. It's out of bounds.
Pacers ball.
Smith throws it in.
Now, defense. We got the D.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
That's what to do, D. Now convert.
Green passes the ball.
Work it. Work
Here
it.
it is! He now has a total of 14 points.
Way to play above the rim.
Miller at the controls. He's at midcourt.
Ball.
Loose ball.
My ball.
It's taken away. They've got numbers. Fisher drives to the basket. Goaltending, the basket will count.
As soon as the ball starts to fall down, you can't touch it.
Davis inbounds the ball. Miller passes.
That's ball.
Jackson tosses the ball. It'll be hard to catch up now, Rod.
They need to score quickly and foul right away. Make them earn it at the line.
Go.
Miller draws his third whistle of the night.
Second team foul.
Fisher makes the first. Davis gives it up.
Switch up. Switch it up.
The cross-court pass. Passes off the mark, and they give up the ball.
Lakers.
Green throws it in. Fisher gives up the ball. Rice puts it up.
Bad shot.
They needed to take that foul to shut down the clock for just a little while. It buys them a little breathing room time-wise.
Green will get a rest. Smiths will sit down. Perkins brings it in. Davis dishes the ball. He sinks it, and right here you can see how he works it in with the other top scorers.
Some talented players up there, Bob.
They go cross court. Davis, that's his second whistle of the night.
Third team foul.
Nice shot.
Ori connects on the three-point opportunity. Bender tosses it
Second
in.
team foul.
Fisher is hit with his fourth personal.
Third team foul.
Bender will sit on the bench. He gets the second, up and in. O'Neal inbounds the ball. 20 on the game clock. They pass it right side. He gets another basket, and he's on fire, Rod.
He sure is, Bob. You got to keep getting the hot guy the rock. That's what you need to do to keep winning.
Second team
Bryant
foul.
draws his second whistle of the night.
Penalty situation. Team foul.
Miller can't get the first. is coming into the game.
Substitution.
And putting a guy like this into the game will add some real size and muscle to the lineup.
When you get a bigger lineup like this, you can start to monopolize the inside game at both ends of the court.
Smith just checking in. The Lakers showing good ball movement. Green comes off the bench. Rice throws it in. And that'll do it for the ball game, with the final score is 69-63.